Hello and welcome back to another City Skylines video today. And how are you? Let's get the time rolling here. So, in the last episode we had built a somewhat functional facility over here, which that's going now. So we're going to let that be for the time being. And we're actually going to move, big plan for today is to actually move, I don't know if I'm going to move the garbage over here or over here yet. Just kind of thinking that now. I think I might put it over here. I'm pretty sure if you're living over here, you're not going to want to see this. See all the garbage over here. So what we'll do is we're going to find a road here. We're going to go out about that far, not too far out. Because you don't have a lot of space. But we'll see how well we can get this done. So we'll go down maybe this far, and then we'll get down to here, and we'll cut out across again, and like that. Gonna make a big loop. That's kind of the main goal, is make a big loop. And then we're gonna start emptying a couple of these. Get 4 emptying. You can probably saw it, just so we can get some guys trucking here. And we are going to get a big facility here. We're gonna get one of these. We're gonna put him over here, just so we have a little bit of space to build onto. Because that's always a good thing to have, is space to build onto, not just what we have. And then we'll connect it to here. Okay, there's a lot of trucks here, but not enough. So, and just thinking this now, I should probably switch direction of this. Because that's going to help free up traffic, because a lot of this traffic is coming around here and just coming right back in. So if I can make it a go like this, make a turn, that's going to free up a lot of traffic. At least that's what I think at the moment. We'll see what happens. But of course, a lot of garbage trucks going in and out, and some are even going over here, which is good. Just getting it done. I see we got some more things coming up. So we will let this go for a little bit longer. Actually, I think as that's going along, we're going to head back over here once again. We're going to check everything out. Housing looks good. I think we could probably add some more housing in here, because it doesn't seem like we have enough anymore. So we'll expand the city a little bit more here. We'll get to here. We'll go up to about, and then we'll kind of go we're just gonna let that go like that. What we'll do, come in. Because it's such a weird angle, there's not a lot I can really do here. Other than take this down, which I think is what I'm gonna have to do, is take it underground. So we'll go down, stretch this out, like that. And we'll stretch this back. Connect up to there, and we'll come back out of the ground kind of makes it a little bit unique. And it makes it a little bit easier on the tracks as well. So let's go into here. We're going to get rid of an extra node. Remove node. There. That looks better. Makes it kind of look natural. Somewhat. Like the city was built after the tracks, kind of thing. Like the tracks were there before the city. And it kind of makes it seem like the city kind of built around the tracks and the river. So let's get back over into our industry since it seems like it's getting more popularity, which is awesome. Or we'll get one of a couple of these. This can probably move down over here. There we go. And that we can get a lot of production here going on, but we don't have enough storage. That's the next thing we're gonna work on right now. Is that big enough over here? Can't really put it there. Can I put it here? I'm sure I can. This will change over time. Like, this is not permanent. This is just for now. And this is probably going to be a big area. But because I don't really want to expand too far, because we're still got to build a highway here yet. This is also going to help us make a little bit more money and bring in some more people to work. Which is the overall end goal here. So we're going to get this moved to there. Get that filling. How are the rest of these doing? Alright. Of course they could be emptying faster. Lots of traffic. Lots of busyness. Which is always good. So let's go back over here where we were. And let's develop the streets here a little bit more. So we'll go like this. Make it a little unique. But it's not like it's going to be going like this anyway. So it's not really going to be too unique. It's going to be different. But we can always live with difference. I'm going to stretch that out to about here. Once again, there. There, and then we cut across the tracks. We could probably move the node to there. Make it a little bit more easier on building this road here. That did not make it go straight. That's annoying, but it's whatever. There's probably not going to be a lot of traffic going up and down this thing, which is fine. It's not the end of the world if there's not a lot of traffic here going on. The rest of this will go back into where it was before. Make a nice connections here. Good sized lots for homes. This is where I'm going to take it a little bit more differently because we do have a side hill here. So we're actually going to take this back. And we're going to keep that road there. But we're going to go and do this. The only reason why is because of the slope. To be honest, we should probably go out by one space, which is kind of thought of it just now. So we're gonna do that. Make a little bit of space between homes, because we are on a hill, and that's gonna be like a #1 priority. Is that we gotta have enough space between homes, especially on a side hill like this. Since it's so steep. And I think I'm gonna fill in just a little bit here. And I think we'll leave it like that for now. But what we will do is we'll go not up on an angle. There's some trees along here. And we'll stretch this out quite a ways. It doesn't need to be pretty, like, all the time. Like, even here, that's a pretty steep hill. So we're probably going to build around this. But maybe put something on top, like observatory or something up here. Maybe kind of like a natural wonder. Or maybe you're making a state park. But we do have this kind of a state park here already. So I don't know yet. We will wait and see. So we'll stretch the water line here, down, all the way back down here again, to where the original one was. We could probably even make one here because it's going to be kind of underground. And kind of connected to there. Make a little bit of a strip, but it's fine. Not the end of the world. Yet. We could even probably even go like this because we changed direction pretty much, so. It's gonna change up the landscape a little bit because it makes it seem like a different developer came in and changed up a little bit, which is always a good thing to see. So we'll probably put down more office spaces over here. I think there. Yeah, we'll put some office there. We'll actually expand this road out here a little bit more. Kind of go out to here. Maybe make a little bit of an angle. I don't know. Makes it unique. Then I'll come back in here. Put some more offices in here. And then get some little commercial here, here, kind of along here as well. Because this is a train track, and families are not going to want to live by the train tracks. And that's kind of a fact. So we'll kind of go, this year will probably be the big point where everything will change back here once again. We'll kind of go like that for a little bit. Same with there. And then we can put down, say, a house there. Or even kind of take it out here. Like it cuts off over here. Then we can make a little trail. Right now where the paths are. It's kind of like a back alley kind of thing. So let's see our gravel path. There we go. So we'll put it right. Take all the snap tubes off. And we'll kind of put it right down the middle. We'll make it a little unique. That's kind of the main thing, and it's going to make it a little bit easier for people to walk down, since not everyone's going to be able to walk down there all the time. And we're going to get some parks in here, because you always need a park. Always, always, always. So we'll get about 2 parks there for now. And then it wouldn't hurt to get some elementary school, and then a big high school, why not? And I think healthcare, we're gonna need a share over here. Well, actually, we'll put that right there, because that'll do a pretty big area. I'll add one there. That's gonna help with the homes, and more businesses we can get in here too. Be good too. So right here we could probably just put business. Make some businesses here. Same with here. Little area of a business that exists, even on the corner here, is gonna make it look a little bit nicer. Little business here. Yeah, a little bit too big, which is fine. There's kind of little businesses here and there, kind of spread out. Make it look a little bit more cozy, like they're meant to be there. And we're gonna let that fill in as we head back over here and create more jobs, because we're gonna need some more jobs here. Lots and lots more jobs. So we're gonna get back to our concrete roads here once again, and we're gonna bring these, get our snap 2s back on, and then we can bring it down to, you know, let's say here, and then we can stretch it out here and here, maybe a little bit here, further here, bring it down here. Just kind of making big areas for, you know, storage if we need it. Because we're going to need storage. Without a doubt, we're going to need storage. So we're going to put that over here. And we're going to go back into our districts here. And we're going to expand this way out here. Make it much more bigger, because we're going to need it. Then we get the water lines right down the road. Here. There you go. Because then we can take these and locate them down over here. And get them out of there. And make it a little bit easier for them to get to the facilities that they need to get to. Like this should be put onto this road here. That's making glass, which we'll probably get another one here. Glass manufacturing plant will make it a little bit of a difference in height, because they are a little bit taller than each other. And we're going to cut apart that road a little bit. And we're going to find our storage here again. Nice big ore storage, new ore storages. So we can get these developed, get them built, and there we go. We got some more factories coming in, so, which is great. That's something we want to see. Just kind of going along here and developing roads that we need to have them. Especially for storage, we're going to need it, so we're going to get some more, put down some of these. And that's going to be make plenty of storage for all our facilities up here. We don't need a school up here. We will need a couple of mines. We'll bring them off just a little bit, and then we'll kind of go and just kind of liver them up over here. Another 3 there, and that's a large underground ore mine. We could probably move this over just a bit, nicer here. And here you go. I like this, how it kind of looks like it's digging into the hill, like it's kind of like meant to be look like. And to be honest, I might get rid of these three here and put some bigger ones in. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get we'll get some of these ore mines here. Get one, maybe two, yes, two. Which is gonna cut off. No. Then we get enough power. Awesome. Let's connect that then. So we're gonna have lots more ore coming out, and lots more, hopefully, ore being production. We're gonna bring this down over here, since it's gonna be nice to clear this area up over here. Then, let's see. Okay. Maintenance building. And I see we are out of power. I can see that. Okay. Let's get some barracks in here. A barrack. There you go. Get a couple barracks in here. Not turn into an intersection, which is something I didn't really want. Keep the traffic in here flowing at all times. Doesn't need to have any intersections here. And I don't know why, but it pissed off everyone in the city. I see we don't have quite enough power. So we're just gonna run a power line to here. So we have lots of power now, which is awesome. These buildings here almost look like those big fertilizer buildings you'll see. That's what it almost looks like. That'd be cool if we have a big fertilizer facility. So. But we don't, which is fine. Almost think it's time to put some more factories down. Let's see what else is there. We got the big steel plant. Put down big steel plant, electronics. Clothing. Let's put a clothing one down. And we're actually going to move the prison to over here for now. We'll get its own power line here. Because it doesn't really need to be back where all these factories are, because that's just not a good thing to have around the inmates, really, because it's gonna be noisy. It's cut short, it's just gonna be noisy. And if you're a person, you wouldn't like that either. So there's no need for those prisoners of the prison who are already there for their sentences to have to go through that. So we'll get rid of that. That's just annoying. I guess we'll just make a road here. I'll come up into there. And then right in here we can make a those. Then we can build a little road around it. Factory, unique factory products. What does this guy need? Plastics, which we need oil for. Darn. Okay. Okay, let's see here. What else a factory can I put down here? I think the rest need plastics here. Yeah. So can't really do anything until we can get plastics, which we need the oil. So we will wait. We could build up the highway here. See, 2-lane highway. Make it a kind of a straight. And to be honest, it doesn't need to be that far apart, to be honest with you. So we'll bring this in just a bit. Because it only just barely needs to be apart. Like that there is perfect. Let's see here. Now I gotta try to figure out how to do this again. Go. Kind of makes it a little bit nicer of a highway, because when you're going around such a big area, this is a huge city. It's only 62,000, but that's still a fairly big city for where we're at. And these bridges, we can make some bridges here now, so we'll start going here. Go up, over, and then kind of down again. And we'll kind of do the exact same thing, kind of thing. So I'm going to go right to there, across, there, and down. Then we got a nice kind of a bridge here. Especially with that's already got a highway. It's going to make it really useful upon, you know, doing stuff like this. Let's see. Make a nice curve. Can I make a parallel road? Let's see. curve. And I think I gotta go into here or here. I think I gotta go create connection. Union. There you go. Perfect. So come back over here once again. Switch direction of the highway. And to be honest, let's go a little bit further, but that's fine. As long as it works, that's the biggest thing that I'm worried about. So, and of course, we need to hook up water lines to our prisoners because that is cruel if we don't. We'll get this moved over here. Switch that back on. And we can get this guy moved over here. Same with this. I think it's fun if you can get a road back here, actually. Let's see. Can we? I think we can. We can. There we go. That's just gonna make things a little bit nicer, a little bit easier to control. As now everything's gonna be kind of going towards the middle. It seems like everything is now working better. There seems to be more control of the traffic, which is great to see. We'll move a couple of these over here because we're gonna keep everything kind of over here. This kind of makes sense if we can keep all this over here. Like we have more capacity for garbage processing than what we actually need. So we'll probably do like those, and then we'll probably get rid of these. Just to kind of make it a little bit easier on us. So. And then, but if everything starts to crash here, then I'll change it back. I just want to do this just to make it a little bit nicer, a little bit easier. Because we're just going to be bleeding money out if we just have all those extra facilities hanging around. And how's all this coming in? It's all coming in. This is all coming in nicely, which is awesome to see. Let's see, get another district in here. We'll make this kind of one district. And then here we'll make another district here. To be honest, we'll probably put right here will be like a dividing line. So in Walnut Square we will have moderate to mid-rise. We will not have a high-rise band. That'll be the only place that'll be high-rise band. Just kind of make it a little bit of a. I'm like kind of trying to show you with my hands, even you can't see me. But like, it's gonna come up with a nice rise, and it's not gonna be immediately super tall building. Kind of like over here, but it's kind of like a nice tall, and then it kind of gets to bigger, and then skyscraper. Over here, it's kind of sudden. So I wish I kind of jumped in that a little bit sooner and made this like shorter, especially in the IT district here, because that really jumped up. And I see that's out of place now, so let's go into that since That's not making any money. And it's just sitting there broken. Like over here, this is like a big kind of thing here going on where, I don't know. I'm trying to think, but I can't get the words across. And I think right here, since we haven't really finished this up yet, so we're gonna go up like so, and it's gonna come up, and it'll kind of come up into there like that. We're gonna get a gravel road, shoot it across there. Probably same thing here. This is just gonna make a connection where it's gonna make it a little bit easier to really build this out, because this is gonna be a fairly big facility once it's done. So we can make it more simpler, the better. Thought there was someone there, but nope. So we'll come back down over here. Oh, I kind of come up. Make these little connections here. Then we're gonna come up, because this is all we're gonna need to be fixed. Because that's pretty bad overall. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come into here, switch that back around, because this is where we want traffic getting on or off. So downsize that. We'll set slope, we'll go here to here, which is pretty severe. Good enough. There to there. That's gonna work. There to here. Quite severe still. There to there. Because that's still pretty kind of severe, but it could be worse. Like, to be honest, I should probably push these back. I think I will, because it seems like they're way too close. Even for me, like that seems kind of close. So we'll kind of go there. We'll push it back. Pushing it back just a bit. We'll come in here, set slope here once again, there, that makes it a little bit nicer. So to there, let's say to there, yeah, it's some of it's not gonna be perfect. It is not gonna be perfect, you know that for a fact. Let's see here. Align there to there. Align. Just kind of make this kind of look nicer. Well, let's push this back here. there, let's say to here. Because that there is humongously steep. Why is that so steep? Still 7? Holy. That's way too steep. Why is that so steep? Don't really want to do this because we're going to have to go really far out if it's just going to keep playing like that. So let's align here to here. That looks pretty steep still. So we'll go, let's say, from here to like there. How does that look? That looks nice. It's kind of a nice, it's a long ways up, there's no doubt, but it looks nicer. It's great to see that thing leveled up. So we'll go align here at mode. Not quite what I had in mind. That really didn't change anything, and that's steep, really steep. So I think I'll pull this back. Let's go about here. From here to about here. I'd like to level that off, because that's still coming in pretty steep. So let's bring this back. We'll come back into here. Breast strength may go way down. Let's say, oh Lord. That shut down quick. Let's bring the strength up a little bit more. Let's see here now. That looks a little bit nicer. It's stretched out quite a bit. And to be honest, I might do the exact same thing to this one here because that's still pretty steep. Because it like comes like drops down pretty much right up the left. That's not a good thing to see, especially for a city. That looks so much nicer. Now let's come back over here and do a little bit of fixing here. Move it. We're gonna move these. That's gonna come out a little bit different because it's gonna cause some issues. And I think there's another spot right over here. So that's that fixed with the height. So that looks a little bit nicer. So we're just gonna, before we wreck it anywhere else, I think I'm gonna leave it here. Probably end the episode now, actually, to be honest with you. So, but it's good that we got that started, because that's something that we needed to be done a long time ago, and we're just now getting started on it. But now you're seeing we're getting a lot of traffic here, which is not great. So we're gonna supersize this traffic area. We're just gonna expand it here because we need the flow. To be honest, it would help. Probably would help too with like a relief. So if I were to take, you know, this, throw that over here for now, and make it just a one-way connection from here out. Make a little bit of a connection. It's gonna maybe put traffic lights in, but it's creating an area where the trucks can turn around, which is something that I wanted to do because there's a lot of this traffic coming here. And if we can even get some of this to even go here onto the highway here, that's gonna help with traffic down here. This is gonna slow down because right now it's just slowing down everything. This is greened up quite a bit since I took all that garbage out of there and moved it over here this episode. And I'm just gonna end it here because, well, it's already been like 46, almost 50 minutes now. This is pretty long, so I'm gonna cut it short here and say, well, catch you in the next one. Bye bye.